She is so beautiful. On Friday, when I was live, I got a notification on my phone and I looked at it. I'm like, what is this? So before I tell you exactly what happened, I am using Friday's donation. One of my subscribers donated to the channel, to the live stream, or while I was live, they donated to the channel, and I am using that donation to invest in OpusClip and improve this channel for you. That's what I'm doing. So let me take it back and actually show you. I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to show you what happened right now, going straight to the point. So I was live on Friday, and here I was closing out, like I was finishing up. I was going to leave, and as I'm going to leave, this is what happened. Taking it back just a little bit. So there, I'm just waiting for questions. Okay, 5 seconds. What the heck? I guess one of you guys sent me a Cash App. If you guys did, I appreciate that greatly. That helps the channel. That helps everything here. Cause I don't know this person. At least I don't see the username. But whoever you are, thank you. I honestly appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps the efforts. It helps, the time, everything. I appreciate you, whoever that was. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if you want me to say the name. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. This is Yo Javi. Continue being great. The world is yours. Okay, you just saw that. Let me take it back to explain what was happening. So let's take it back a little bit. Any questions? I'll be in Miami. Hopefully like around 40 something. Hold on. Okay, so sometimes I put a timer before I end the stream because I'll ask a question, and this used to happen a lot at the beginning, or I'll ask if people have questions, if they need help, and I won't see any questions. I end the live stream and then I see the questions come in. So because I know that there is a little bit of a delay between when I speak and when you hear me, what I do now is I put a timer, like a 45 second timer. I'll wait, and that's what happened. Like here, you see me putting that timer. Look right at that. There, 38. Yep. So it's counting down, and I'm just waiting. I appreciate y'all waiting for that timer. I thank you guys. The time, everything. I'll be in Miami. Okay, right there. So this is Friday. It's a great day because the next day, which was yesterday, as of now, the next day, we were going to go to Miami, and Miami is my favorite place on earth. I mean, if you see even like my background here, like I'm just going to go here. This is all inspired by Miami, of course, Florida theme, but mainly Miami with like, the buildings, what are they called? Like high rises or whatever. The buildings, palm trees, like the neon colors. Now, this comes more from like Vice City, Scarface, but that's all literally inspired by Miami. So the next day we're going to Miami. We're gonna pick up a dog that my wife has been waiting for like literally a whole year. This whole year she wanted a dog. The next day we were gonna do that. So I'm just closing out the stream. I'm waiting for people to ask questions if they have them. And this is what happened. Again, hopefully the next trip is to the Bahamas, right? Hopefully. Oh, and there I said the Bahamas because, and shout out to Vashi. Vashi is definitely a supporter of the channel, subscriber. She always shows up. She's always learning. She's always sharing value as well. Like I'm always learning a lot from her too. But she told me, she's like, you love Miami. That's until you come to the Bahamas. She's from down there. So I'm like, you know what? I gotta check it out. And by the way, you know what? I'll tell her, at another time. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Miami now, Bahamas later. But thank y'all. 19 seconds. Any questions? You see, I'm just waiting. So I can imagine the subscriber at this point, they're probably like, you know what? Let me bless this man. And again, thank you. The only reason why I'm not saying who it is because I didn't get to ask for permission to do that. So I'm not just going to put it out publicly. If they're okay with me sharing it, they could either say it in the comments, they could say it, and I don't have a problem with that. But I'm not just going to say it. I will protect everybody. A lot of people like to do this stuff anonymously. So I'll wait for that. And if not, I'm okay. Like they're blessing the channel. This video, what we're doing right now, at least at the time of the recording is we're investing that money back into the channel. So let's continue here with the clip. Okay, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. What the heck? You see, Before I said 5 seconds, my man said, boop, sent. So I'm like, okay, 5 seconds. You see how I just went down like, like what? Because I will be honest, this is the second time somebody from YouTube invests in the channel, invest in me, invest in what I have going on. This is the second time, but this was actually the first time that it happened while I was live. First time that it happened when I was live. So I'm just like, what? Like, I'm like, who's this? Like, this is not like one of my personal friends. Like, it's not a, and I found out who it was afterwards, but the name, I didn't recognize that because it was their name, their government name. On YouTube, usually people use a username. So I'm looking. You see that? Like, I'm looking like, what? I guess one of you guys sent me a Cash App. So right away, I'm just processing. Like, I'm guessing one of you sent me a Cash App because I'm thinking, I'm like, none of my friends just send me money out of nowhere. Sometimes I might do that like just randomly, but none of my friends do that just randomly. So I'm like, it has to be somebody on the stream. So honestly, I was just like trying to process it. Like, this is different. First time it happens while I'm live. If you guys did, I appreciate that greatly. That helps the channel. That helps everything here. Cause I don't know this person. At least I don't. And I will say, I do know the person. I know the person as a subscriber. I actually have them on Instagram as well. So I do know them in that context. It's just that at the time I'm looking at the government name. So what I'm saying is, I don't know who this is. And that's what it was. Now I do know who it is. And I'm super, super thankful. No, I don't see the username, but you see, whoever you are, thank you. I honestly, I appreciate it. It helps the channel. It helps the efforts. It helps, the time. And as I'm saying, it helps the channel. It helps the effort. I'm already thinking, how am I going to reinvest back into the channel? Because one thing I want is when people donate to the channel, donate to my efforts, donate to me, like, to be able to do bigger things. I want to know what I'm going to do next. Now, mind you, I'm always investing. Like, everything is all my personal efforts. So because I wasn't expecting that, I'm like, okay, where am I going to put those funds next? Of course, I figured it out, and that's what this video is about. But here everything. I appreciate you, whoever that was. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if you want me to say the name. Oh, okay. Got it. At that point, the interesting thing is that on Cash App, they put a specific emoji. And then while I was live, they just put the emoji, and I thought that was amazing. I thought that was cool. And it actually inspired me to do that for other people. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to steal that idea. At some point, I'll go on other people's streams, and I'll do that because I know now I know how that feels. And I know that could help you grow your channel or your efforts, whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. This is Yo Javi. Continue being great. The world is yours. The reason why I said continue being great is because, and it wasn't just for this person, it was to everybody that's showing up, everybody that's learning, everybody that wants to grow, that wants to become a better version of themselves. Like, that's who I'm speaking to. So everybody that was on the live stream, that was for you. And even those who are watching right now, I know you saw the video, like the title. I know you saw the thumbnail. Like, it's obvious. I'm going to reinvest that money back into OpusClip. So why am I doing that? So, and let me show you here. So I'm showing you the screen now. Why OpusClip? Well, I had two options. With the money that came through, I had two options. I could have done OpusClip, or I could have done Restream, because and even back then, I was actually streaming on 3 platforms. I was streaming here on YouTube, on Kick, and on Twitch. Those 3. So I was literally on those 3. But the only thing is that at some point, I don't know if it was like a free trial or something, but at some point, Restream started putting their branded logo on my streams. So of course, like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's not professional. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it native to the platform. Like, the video has to be native to the platform. So I had 2 options. Either I put that money into Restream so I could be on more platforms at the same time, or I put it into OpusClip. So with OpusClip, what it does, look, it just says it right here. One long video, 10 viral clips, create 10 times faster. With OpusClip, this is gonna take my videos and it's just gonna create reels, a bunch of them, and this is AI. Like, it's gonna take the best moments and it's gonna create videos for that. So I had to pick, do I wanna be in three platforms at the same time? And which is, yes, I wanna feed people in all of those platforms, or do I wanna have clips that create value for people that stay there, that work for the channel? Like, listen, when I speak about the channel, I'm not speaking about this channel as like it's just for me. This is our platform. Like, yes, it's my platform, the views come, like everything is under my name, yes, but at the same time, if I grow, I'm gonna help you grow, because I don't even have to talk no more. Like, we have almost 200 videos since this channel started. Since December, almost 200 videos. So you helping me helps me create more content, better content, and provide more value. Listen, everything that I say may not help you out. Not everything. But there might be one thing I say that makes everything click for you. And when that clicks for you, you might just take off and make so much money that is, and I don't know what that one thing is gonna be. You don't know that, but I'm gonna continue creating the best content that I can. I'm gonna continue providing the best information that I can. So if I could use a tool like OpusClip, and no, I am not sponsored by them. I am not sponsored. Now, if they want to sponsor, definitely I am open to that idea. I mean, I'm gonna use it, and I'm not sharing this like to promote them. Like, really, that's not the purpose here. And I know some people might be like, yo, OpusClip, he did it, I'm gonna do it too. Hey, do your own research. I'm doing this because I'm gonna have actually one of my kids, they're gonna help me like actually do this. I'm gonna be like, I'm building my team. I have my wife right now, she's part of my team, and one of my kids, he's gonna be part of my team as well. He's gonna be compensated for this stuff, and I'm just building a team. And if anybody wants to be part of my team, definitely you could send me an email. I have my information in the description. If you're on my Discord, on my Discord server, definitely hit me up. I'm open to taking at least like one more person, at least one. I'm not looking to have a huge team. Like, I'm looking for 2 or 3 key people that could help me take this channel to a next level. I'm not trying to do this by myself. I'm not trying to do everything by myself. I'm not trying to edit all of the reels, all of that, because I'm only one person. That's not scalable. I'm looking for ways to grow the channel in a scalable way, and OpusClip is gonna help me do that. I'm gonna have one of my kids, like I said, they're gonna be doing just doing this. Like, I don't even want to look at OpusClip. I'm gonna reinvest the money that came through from a donation. I'm gonna reinvest it here right now. You're gonna see me doing this. I'm gonna reinvest right back into this, and we're gonna make the channel better, of course. Now, I will say this payment definitely, and I'm super grateful for this, it covers the first month. Now, if anybody wants to be part of this, and if anybody wants to help me continue paying for OpusClips and things like this or other stuff, definitely you're encouraged to make a donation. I'll be honest with you, I will say Cash App is the best platform, because if you do anything else, they're gonna take fees, and that takes away from the impact that we could create out there. So I will say OpusClip, definitely, if you want to invest towards that, you could send me a Cash App. You could say OpusClip in the description. Now, a lot of you, let me address this right now. A lot of you are going to be like, oh, so if you're a trader, why are you asking for money? First of all, I'm not asking for it. I'm opening the doors for that. If people want to donate, that's fine. I'm opening the door for that, because right now I'm doing everything on my own. I am a trader. Yes, I'm growing my trading account. I'm growing my trading capital. So that capital right there, the purpose is to grow it. Eventually, I'm looking to take withdrawals from there. And then from that account, from my personal account, I'll be able to continue investing into other stuff. Like maybe flying to like different places, meeting with traders, doing interviews. Like I'm not thinking small. But I need to grow that capital. That capital is currently growing. So I'm not coming here just asking for people to just do stuff for me. No, I'm just opening the door. If anybody wants to make the channel bigger, if you want to help me do that, you could certainly donate. Yes, there is the Buy Me a Coffee link. You could use that, but being honest with you, Cash App will be pretty much most of that. I think they charge a small fee, but most of that donation will go straight into making everything better, the content better, getting better tools. So the next tool I'm looking to get, besides OpusClip and continuing to pay for this, the main thing I'm looking to get is Restream.io. Again, that's so that I'm able to, like, okay, now that we have clips, now that we have social media going, bringing new people in, new traders in, at that point, I want to be able to stream from 3 platforms at the same time, because every platform has their own audience, their own people, and that will just help grow everything. Listen, I'm building in public. I'm not hiding anything from y'all. Like, when I started trading, it was to attain financial freedom, right? But you gotta understand, I've read books, like I've read honestly over 100 books, and that's like on the low side, on the, you know, yeah, the low side. I've read over 100 books on finance, business, all this stuff. You don't just create, like, if you want to be wealthy and if you want to have money, financial freedom, trading is only one income source. You need at least what? 7. I'm telling you right now, at least 7 income sources. So for me, I'm building in public. I'm showing you, yes, trading is one that I'm building. I'm not at the stage where I could just withdraw and pay for things, for the lifestyle. I'm not there yet. I'm actually still making deposits. Every time I get paid, I put 10% on my account. 10% of my paycheck into my personal trading account. I'm investing into like the social media presence. YouTube is my main thing, but of course we're using OpusClip, so we could put reels out there in everywhere, like everywhere. Whatever comes out, we're gonna use that. So that's another income stream. Of course, my job is another income stream, but I'm not looking to just put 7 right away. No, these first 3, like, let's make this strong. Trading and YouTube is all, in my eyes, is all part of the same bag, because it's all about trading. I'm not here talking about cooking, which, by the way, I love to cook, and I'll be cooking in a little bit, but I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about it's trading. I'm trading. Like, I have my Discord, right? But I'm talking about trading on YouTube. So it's the same thing. The Discord, that's also part of the trading. It's all really part of trading. So technically, I put things in a bubble, like, or in a bundle. I bundle the trading up into one thing and my job. That's it. OpusClip, let's go ahead and get it right now. I will say this, I will have to hide, obviously, my personal information. I will do that. So I have this screen here to do that. But first, I'm just going to start going through it. So I'm already signed in, I believe. Let's go to pricing. Okay, for now, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm going to start here, starter. That's where I'm going to start. And it has, like, it has all of these features here, these benefits. So I'm going to start here eventually, as the channel's making money, as more people are helping me build this. Listen, I don't think I'm Superman. I don't think I could do it all on my own. No. Successful business leaders, successful entrepreneurs, they have teams. I just drive my cars. I'm going to leave everything here. I don't know. I like to be transparent about everything, being real. So successful entrepreneurs, successful business people, they don't do it alone. They have people that help them along the way. They are determined. They won't let nobody get in their way, but they will accept people helping them build. And you already know, I'm giving back. I'm not selfish. I'm giving back. One of the things I will be doing, I will be talking about it soon. I'm not even going to talk about it now because it's not part of this. But here we go. We're going to start with the starter, $15 a month. Even if no donations come through anymore, like even if nobody else helps, I'll be able to, like, pick up the tab. I'm okay with that. I'm investing. That's okay. So this one. Okay, start you. Nah, but I don't want to do a free trial. I already have it. Did I sign in? Let me just check. Only because I don't want my personal information shown. I am signed in. Okay, I am signed in. So let's see. Upgrade, get started. It says get starter. Proceed with Stripe. So the starter monthly. Here we go. $15 per month. OpusClip starter plan, $15. Of course, I have to put my information here. So, of course, and this is the site. Like, look, the site is still here. Let me show you. Like, the site is all here. You can see the link there. I'm not BSing here, right? So it's all there. Let me go ahead and start entering my information. There we go. Processing. Right there. What does that say? Your starter plan has started. Start clipping. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Let me just get away from there, or get out of that, just to make sure nothing shows up. And let's actually do a test. Let's do a test together. I'm gonna go to my channel. I'm gonna find, okay, I have something here. I have a link. I'm trying this here during the recording. So boom, just try that. Let's see what this is gonna do. Get clips in one click. Literally, this is I'm not gonna say it's my first time using it, because I had the free trial, but I haven't used this in a long time. So it's working on it. It looks like auto import videos from YouTube. Connect your YouTube account. No, I don't want to connect it now. Okay, it's doing it. 20% ETA, 14 minute. So I'm gonna stay here. Of course, I'm probably gonna speed these up during post-production, or is it post-production? I don't know. I gotta get it right. But anyway, during editing, during the editing phase. Okay, I just won, and we got the project. Let's see. Let's click there. Let's see what clips we have. So listen, a lot of them are not always perfect, so we just pick the best. Even if I get one good clip, I'm happy with that. So this is what the job's gonna be for one of my sons. He's gonna pick the best one, and that's the one that we're gonna run with. And if there are multiple ones, we could always just post them throughout the week. But the idea is that this should help with the top end of the channel, with getting more people, besides the YouTube algorithm, getting other people from other platforms to come, and even on YouTube Shorts, the Reels, right? We want to grow the channel. It's gonna take effort, it's gonna take work, it's gonna take investing, but this right here, this donation from one of our subscribers, definitely will help us do that, because now we actually have a tool that's helping us. I don't have to do this on my own, and I have my family helping me too. So let's click on some of them as an example. Let's see.
Every trade has a reason. Every move is calculated. I'm here to break it all down. Live trades, breakdowns, game plans, so you can stop guessing.
Okay, that's my intro. Let's see, what it goes in. Okay, that's my intro. This right here is key, the markets. Because when I first started, I thought that the markets trended all the time, and they don't. More than 70% of the time. That's a good clip. Even though that, obviously people can't read what it says there, but it's still great. Like, the information being shared, it's still great. Of course, I would like for everything to be perfect. Not everything will be perfect all the time, but if the message is right, sometimes we might go with that. Time is spent on that ranging motion. So let me actually share that in the beginners tab here on Discord. So the market spend more than 70% of their time in ranging motion. We're gonna do this. Okay, we'll continue. We'll see. It's false. I mean, it's on purpose. When the market tries to break out, and I could even test, like,
Don't know it.
just like clicking on them. If I'm interested, boom, that one is a candidate. If I'm not interested, boom, continue.
Your next trade will be a winner or a loser.
And I look at this. It already has, look, like, well, this is closed captioning. It looks like it has a description here. Of course, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get code with this tool. Not for me to use it though. Remember, we are scaling. We're not staying small. We're scaling. So of course, I'm gonna teach my son everything there is about this, and then he's gonna run with that. And listen, I already told you that he will be compensated for this personally. Now, if you wanna help, all you gotta do is in Cash App say for your son. You could do that too. But the main besides me compensating him, I really want to see him grow. I really want to see him literally like becoming so skilled at this, so nasty at this, that other people want his services. Of course, you know, I'm gonna help him with all of that. It's gonna take time. I'm not, but I want to see everybody. When I say everybody around me win, it's everybody. And especially if you're working with me, I want you to develop. And like I said, I'm opening up at least one more space for somebody else to just come. I don't even have like a thing for you. If you see an area where you could help the channel grow, you come to me, let me know. And as long as it makes sense, I don't think I'm gonna have a no. If it doesn't, if it's something crazy, if you're not the right person, of course, with respect, I'll let you know that too. I mean, I don't have a problem with doing that, but let's continue. I realized that the commissions, like, yo, if you're not watching them, they could add up and they really kind of like play against you when it comes to trading. So, but I just right away I realized, like, yo, the more you trade, the more mistakes you make, the more you lose, you give back your profits, like all of that. And even I think for me, and you see, I'm gonna have a checklist that my son could like go through and just to like judge the quality of the clips. I mean, we're not just gonna put anything out there, but it's gonna be structured. It's gonna be good. But so far, honestly, I like what I'm seeing. So far, I like it.
By managing your risk and making sure.
But if you're competitive in trading, people are gonna stop telling you what works for them because now they want to. Now, of course, like you see all that camera movement in a small space, like that wouldn't be good. We skip that. This is a trend. I guess it looks like some of them are gonna take market. Some of them will take some time loading. That's okay, because it doesn't have a trend, so it ranges. It moves sideways. You have to be selective about. Bring me the dog, babe. Let me show her. I'm gonna show y'all the dog. This is my wife's dog. It's a family dog, but of course it's my wife's. So we're gonna show Sky. She's a Maltese, right? Look at her. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Right here. Look. She is so beautiful. She's playful. Like she plays, but she's also so quiet. Like when we're out in public, she just so quiet. Like she don't do nothing. My wife has like a pouch where she has her, and her little paw was just like like sticking out. She is so beautiful. Let me see if I could show her directly here. She is so beautiful. Her name is Sky. We just got her yesterday. Oh my god. I'm a dog lover. Definitely. I'm not gonna say I always had dogs, but when I had dogs, like, they were my best friend. I could tell them all of my secrets, everything, and they don't tell nobody. That was the best part. And she's so adorable. She's so cute. Look at her. Look at all that, like the white hair. Well, this is Sky. So you will be seeing her on the live streams from time to time. She will be part of that. She's part of my life. So she will be part of the live streams from time to time. Toma, babe. She's so beautiful. Okay, going back to the clips real quick. Let's continue. Wins. I created a nice vibe. Like there's a nice, there's mutual respect. There is no like trading range bound markets to protect. So this is a clear sign that the market is ranging and no longer trending. When the market stop making higher highs and higher lows, in case of an up, I see the growth coming, you know, slowly but surely. Having motion is better than having no motion. I'm telling y'all, if you're trying to do anything in life, just get some motion. Having motion is better than having no motion. Remember that. So trading at the end of the day is all about risk. See, I like that one right away. I like it because the pace. You see, sometimes when the pace is a little bit faster, like, you know, we're on go. Like, I like that pace. We see a chart. Like, I think that one, you know what? I'm going to save this. I'm going to make it a favorite. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but so far I like that. So I'm telling you, we're going to do this the right way. It's taking risk and accepting. I didn't even write that correctly. And accepting the outcome. So I would accept the outcome of that. If it was to fail, I would accept the outcome. Now, so If he comes back to it and he holds, I'll probably take it just because of that price action, that market structure. So trading at the end, I love this reel because this one, it's like action packed. It's trading. You could tell. Yes, sometimes I may stumble upon my words. That may happen, and I leave that. I'm not in. Some people say, "Oh, you gotta be a perfectionist." No. Like, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be real all the time. If the message there is great, if I wasn't perfect saying something, that's okay. I'm human. I want to connect with people, and the best way to connect, in my opinion, is just by being transparent, being yourself. It's not that there is no editing. It's that you're not ashamed of being who you are, of being transparent, and when you make mistakes, that's okay. That's what makes you human. Like a clip like this, yeah. It's, you know what? Let me put it here, 92. So here, he tried to break out of that ceiling. He tried to go past it. You see that? You waited for it to fail. What makes them different? Intentionality. Boom. I don't know, the pace there, and yes, I could pause, but right away started, like, it caught my attention. And of course, like, I'm gonna run this. I have a whole team in my house. Like, I could run it through different people in my house, and they'll let me know. Trust me, they'll let me know. Okay, so here, curiosity. Like, if I didn't know anything about trading, I'm like, what is he doing? What are those lines? Technically, fail breakout. You could look at it as a fail breakout. And hint, liquidity grab. This is definitely, look, went up, failed, and then it just dropped aggressively. Yeah, 91. So we have, well, they all say 91, right? Well, this one says 91. Well, 91, but the two favorites. This one was a favorite, the 92 and 91. So that's 92. What? Just 92. The first one. There's only 192, and then 91. Okay. So here, trading the engulfing bar candle in a range bound market is very simple. The first strategy is going to be about trading this price. I like that. You see, there's a bunch of clips that I like. Of course, visually, like, I wish I would put, like, this will put everything centered, but that's okay. The message, the main thing is the message. Are people able to understand what I'm talking about, and will it spark curiosity enough to bring them to the channel? I'm building in public. I'm showing y'all everything that I'm doing. I'm building in public. And look, a bunch of this I already see. They got the chart on top. So I think a lot of those I will probably be using, as long as I like the clip. Well, not even me. As long as my son, who will be working on this, understands the clip. The good thing is that he knows a little bit about trading, but because he doesn't know as much as I do, if he understands it, that's like a clean, like, okay, this is a good one. Obviously, I'm not just gonna show when or if it sparks curiosity as well. He doesn't have to understand them all, but does it spark curiosity? And if you have any tips for me, write them in the comment box. This is actually a great opportunity to let you know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's help the channel grow. I can't do this alone. I can do it with you, but not alone. So, but yes. Let me know in the comment section if you have any advice, even on how to use OpusClip to the max, like maximize this tool. I win and leave the losers out. I'm gonna have both. I'm definitely gonna have both. I'm gonna put an alert here because I'm highly interested in this zone. Why? Because this is A plus. This zone right here is super A plus. Number one, it just broke, like, yeah. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Just clicking on some. Let me just click on like 2 more. But this price action right now is beautiful. At least from here, like, that's just beautiful. A low probability 5-minute demand. Honestly, I would take it. I'm not gonna lie. This is great. What this tool does is great. It's great. Well, this is a head and shoulder right here. Like this right here. Now it's not like perfect price action, but boom. And head and shoulders. I'll say this, you're seeing me build in public. Take the good, leave the bad. Whatever it is that you're doing in life, like, literally take the good, leave the bad from this. Look for ways to have more output with less effort. That's really what I'm doing here. As a trader, as a YouTuber, that's what I'm looking for. More output. And you know what? Anything in life. More output with less effort. And if you could buy back your time, that's even better. Like, I personally, I'm looking for ways to continue being present for my family. I work from home, so that's a big one. I'm present for my family, but obviously now this is the time where we're going to thrive, and I'm declaring it. And we're gonna thrive while being present. That's my biggest objective when it comes to that. So tools like this will help me accomplish that. If you have that goal, yes, trading, remember what I said earlier, it's one source of income. If you want to be wealthy, if you want to be a millionaire, you need at least 7. That's the average. That's the statistic. I didn't make that up. You can look it up. You need 7. So I would say don't just trade. At a very minimum, you need a job, right? Or you need other stuff that will pay you. So obviously, preferably, I hope that it's legal, because a lot of people find illegal ways to do it. But of course, everything comes with risk. If you do something else, that's on you. That's, you're gonna pay the consequences for that, not me. So hey, do you? The key, which I had to learn, the key is that it has to be in front. You see that curiosity, like for me, like the key. Okay, what's the key? What key is he talking about? Right in front of the zone. So once the candles go out, right, there has to be a gap. So pretty much always from the first candle here to the third, first to the third. That's how I look at it. Another great clip. Honestly, this tool did amazing. Thank you. You know who you are. Whoever donated, you know who you are. If you want to say who you were in the comments, you are more than welcome to. I would appreciate that. I would love it because, you don't have to. You don't feel forced. But I'm just not, like, if people didn't say it, I'm not going to be that type of person. So thank you for donating. This is where that money went. And from now on, whoever donates the money, I will do my best to make it tangible, to show you, to make videos like this one explaining where that money went. I'm not telling you that I'm doing like every dollar, like it's not accounting, but for the most part, this is where that money is going. Of course, sometimes it will go towards tools. Sometimes we'll go towards like paying people to help. Sometimes it might go into even personally to be able to do something within even my personal life so that I could actually get back to YouTube. So for example, if I make money through a donation, now that means, let's say I have my job took care of all the bills and everything. I have some money, but I could always make more. That means that instead of me going out and, for example, like cutting grass, I actually make a video. You see, because instead of like I just took care of whatever I needed to take care of, I could make videos. That helps support the channel. It helps support me. And I just wanted to show what that one donation did. Look, one donation already has a subscription here in OpusClip. Again, I am not sponsored by them, but thank you. And if anybody wants to make any donations, again, the Cash App is on the description box. Definitely go there. That is the best way, because most of that money, like I think it's like 99% will be like going towards this, and it's not going to go into fees. So any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. This is Yo Javi. The world is yours.